this looks like in relation to you. So you're currently playing
Basically,
for.
does it look?
Oh,
Weird
you're
that
fine. Yeah,
there?
you're fine.
I can move it to any other corner.
No, it's fine. I'm in the totally opposite end of the thing, so it's fine. It does look kind of funny. Like, if anybody clipped this, it would look like I am talking to God, because you're like a bit further up, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
If you want me to move it to bottom left or anything to balance it, then just shout.
That's fine. You are echoing. I don't know if you are muted in spell table.
So, yeah,
that'll be it.
Like a musical spell table.
Has that solved that?
That has solved it.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, I am going to just quickly spam Discord to get people in, if I can.
How's that looking?
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks very good.
Oh, randomized player order.
What brand of Peony B? What brand of Peony B have we got on there?
That is what is the name of it?
Right, it goes you, Jack, then me, then Viv, then Lewis. Happy Sunday, Scallywags. How are we this fine evening? We have escaped the tyranny of Saturday and we have made it to the glorious Sunday Funday. What is going on with this chatbot up here? Let's move this down. How are we doing, guys? We good? I am joined today by some wonderful guests, which I will introduce shortly. But before we do, I wanted to quickly shout out that I am running a giveaway. I'm good, thanks. Just bear with me 1 second, because I think I need to move scenes so that I can talk to my wonderful guests and stuff. Just bear with me. There we go. So, today, I am joined by Lewis, the wonderful Lewis, as my wonderful co-host today. How you doing, Lewis? You good? You there, Lewis? You're muted.
Hello.
There we are. He's back.
Welcome to Sunday.
It's been a while, Lewis.
Yeah, it has. I've been very busy, but I'm very happy to be getting a lovely commander with some lovely people. And I love tribals, so I love a tribal deck. So, very excited.
Yeah, very excited. And we are joined today by the wonderful CommanderLegend and the wonderful ViventesMors. If I said that right, Viv?
Yeah, that's fine. Just Viv is fine, you know.
Because Jack won the, I say die roll, I randomised the spell table player order. Jack, why don't you introduce yourself to the fine folks at home?
Yeah, hi everyone. Very happy to be here for the first time on the Brazen Coalition. I'm Jack. Jack Plays Magic, or at CommanderLegend on things like Twitter and Instagram and spell table. Very happy to be here. I'm a great admirer of Typal and Kindred decks, and really excited to be showing you all my cats this evening. Yeah, looking forward to getting into it.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to taking a beat down from that. And Viv, how are you doing?
Hey, yeah, I'm all right. I'm Viv on Twitter and Moxfield. I'm not really like a big content creator. I'm just a funny little guy. I do a lot of shit posting.
I follow you for the shit posting. It is wonderful.
Cool. Thanks. And thank you so much for the invitation tonight.
Really happy
really
to have
looking
you
forward to throwing some dragons around.
Yeah, this one looks real scary. So today's theme, if it wasn't clear from all my social media posting, is Typal Throwdown. We're all playing Typal decks. So we will quickly introduce our decks in a moment. But before we do, have you seen the spoiler seasons for new Fallout cards? I'm giving away a Mutant Menace Precon. If you want to win that, I'll be drawing the winner on the 10th of March when we do our stream. Head over to my Twitter. You'll probably be able to see it on the Prison Coalition Games one as well, and there are details there on how you can enter the competition. We'll ship anywhere, but there might be customs charges on your side. I can't really do anything about that. Jack, so cats and dogs. You're going to beat us with cats and dogs.
That is the plan. This deck started by simply me owning a bunch of foil cats, and so Rin and Seri, obviously Vox Topper for M21 or Biobox even. And then I had like a Kahira, I opened a Jetmir, and they were all foil. And so what would anyone else do other than start building a foil cat deck?
That's
so
exactly.
Currently 98% foil, and I am looking forward to just playing cats. I can't play dogs because of the Kahira companion clause, which is all quite funny. But I do end up with some dogs from those cast triggers. And yeah, I'm just gonna play and admire my cats and see where that takes me.
It is a Kahira companion, even though it says Gigantha at the top there, which is but yeah, excellent.
Cats, baby.
so you're gonna dazzle us to death with your cats. That's a fine way to go.
That is definitely the plan. I think
I too
might be the scariest of the Naya decks.
So I too have a single cat in my deck. But it's actually humans. I am playing the partner pairing of Trin, Champion of Freedom, and Silvar, Devourer of the Freeze. Trin lets me create a human creature token as long as I attacked. Just a one, but there are other ways to create humans. And Silvar gobbles them up and becomes indestructible and much bigger. And Silvar is a 4/2 menace to begin with, so the idea is I'm going to make a bunch of humans, feed them to Silvar, and then hit face for 21. And have a good time doing so. Viv! Dragon Eggs.
Right. Yeah. I'm playing Atla Polonian S-Tender, and even though most people build her as like a dinosaur type, I thought dragons would be a really fun direction to take her.
Yeah. What are dragons if not flying, fire-breathing dinosaurs in a way?
Sure. They're dinosaurs in a chicken font.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope to make as many eggs as I can, start hatching them into big threats, and just start flying all around the board.
Nice. And Lewis, I've lost to this deck a few times. It's a very strong deck.
So I say I've brought a Hackball of the Surging Soul. This was the face commander for the Lost Caverns of Exelon, which I love. There's Merfolk Typal, lots of Merfolk, no cats, no dogs. It's good fun. Like when I first started playing Magic, the first deck I got was like the AC Simic Precon. So so I'm a big fan of Simic shenanigans. And I'm looking forward to getting some Merfolk out. We're all gonna do a bit of exploring together, and we will answer the age-old question: do fish people feel love?
I mean, there's a film that suggests so. Right.
Yeah.
So, right. Well, before I think we've all got our hands to 7. So, do you want to kick us off then, Jack?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna draw for turn and get us started. I'm gonna show the kind of power level we're talking about tonight with a foil Evolving Wilds, and
the most powerful Evolving Wilds.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go get a planes, and I'll hand that over to you, John.
No, it's alright. I will draw for turn, and I am going to kick things off with a foil card of my own. It's foil Path of Ancestry, naming humans as a creature type. And I got this from my first ever Command Fest, so this is a very special Path of Ancestry for me. And then, I've got nothing else I can do. It's over to you, Viv.
Alright, let's get a draw in here. I'm going to make myself the threat. I'm going to play a plateau, and I'm going to pass.
Alright.
Is it foil?
I will draw.
It's not. It's just a proxy.
The only type of plateau that could be foil.
I don't know if I can compete with the foils.
I'm not going to play foil, but I am going to play a very nice full art Commander Master's Path of Ancestry.
Alright, mate. Such one-upmanship.
Yeah. And that's all I'm going to do. So, yeah. Go ahead.
I thoroughly enjoy just shuffling until it's my turn, so I'll draw for turn. And then I'm going to play. I'm going to keep things slow and steady with a untap with a Botanical Plaza and pass it over.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to untap and draw, and then I am going to play this Secluded Courtyard, also naming humans. This is land that taps for colourless. I can add 1 mana of any colour, so long as it's a chosen creature spell of a chosen type, or activate an ability of the creature card of the chosen type. I can use the English language. I'm going to tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and I will pass over to my good friend Viv.
Alright, let's get a draw, and I'm going to play a Rootbound Crag. Enters untapped because I do have a mountain. and I'm gonna pass.
Okay, I will untap and I will draw for turn. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to play a lovely Old Border Island to keep the good land theme going. I'm then going to follow it up by paying 2 and playing a Deep Root Pilgrimage. This is a lovely enchantment that says whenever one or more non-token Merfolk I control become tapped, I make a blue. Make a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature with heft.
And Lewis, do we have to be scared at all about this ending in an infinite 1 million Merfolk attacking us, or is that not something we should worry about?
It's not deep. Is it Deep Root Elite? Did you say? What is it? Sorry, Lewis. It's not finding you. Deep Root what?
Deep Root Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage. There it is. Groovy.
That is all I'm going to do. So go ahead, Jack.
Draw for turn. Okay, I'm gonna play a command tower.
Says it's a basic planes. Lewis says we're going to treat it as a basic planes. Sure, that's very helpful for your deck.
And I'm gonna follow that up with green and 2 colourless for a Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, so that I can cast creatures at with flash. Not the most cat-like of planeswalkers, but you know, Champion of the Wilds. She's certainly a friend of the cats. And with that, I'll pass.
Vivian loves a cat.
Yeah,
She does. It's indisputable. Right, we're going to draw for turn. We are going to play a mountain, and we are going to... That seems to be going way more ahead than I thought it was going to. But we're going to just tap 4 mana for a Frontier Warmonger. This is a 4/4, which says whenever one or more creatures attack one of my opponents or planeswalker they control, those creatures gain menace until end of turn. That's a global effect. So if you attack an opponent of mine, the creature can get menace. And then I am going to pass the turn.
Love that.
Yeah, I thought you might. Just
yeah.
What a way to introduce.
Not such a fan.
Right. I'm going to draw for turn. Play a Clifftop Retreat, and I will pass there.
Okay.
Suspicious.
I'll keep enjoying. Play another island. Then, what 3-drop do I want to play?
You don't. You want to pass the turn.
I need to play this one. I'm going to pay 3, and I am going to play Kupala, Warden of the Waves. Is a 2/2 that says spells my opponent's cast that target Merfolk I control cost 2 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate that target a Merfolk I control cost 2 more to activate.
It's Ward 2.
Yeah.
Warden.
Because that is a Merfolk, I will scry from Path of Ancestry. That's definitely stale.
What is spells your opponent's cast that target a Merfolk? Alright, it's only Merfolks only. It's a good thing I have loads of single target removal in this deck.
Which is fine, but you're just going to be paying more if you target me. I think it's perfectly fair. That's all I'm going to do, so yeah, go ahead, John.
Yeah. I'll untap. I will draw. And I think I'm going to just play a little Boris. I'm going to uptick Vivian, which I'm going to put a dice on, which I did not do previously. Who needs it?
You need it. You can remember it. That's what fingers are for.
Yeah. Good etiquette, right? So I'll put that to a 5, and I will be doing nothing with that. I'll tell you what. I will do the more sensible thing of using its ability that is relevant and down ticking and looking at the top 3, exiling one of them face down, and the rest go to the bottom. And as long as the exiled card is a creature, then I can cast it. So let's have a little look.
Notably with Flash.
With Flash.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that one down in exile and put the other 2 on the bottom. And yeah, this is making a mess. But then I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass there.
Okay, groovy. I'm going to remember to move the scene, then I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to move to punches. And I think, because this is probably the only time I'm going to be able to do this profitably, I'm going to attack Lewis for 4. And because it's attacking an opponent, it has menace, so it can't block. This can't be blocked currently. And then I'm going to tap 4 mana in my post-combat main phase for my commander, Trin, Champion of Freedom. And then I'm going to play this Rakdos Carnarium as my land for turn, and I will return this mountain. And I've realised I've forgotten all of my Path of Ancestry triggers. I say all, both. So I will do that quickly, if that's okay with you all.
A little scry.
Good day to scry. I'm going to leave that on top. And then I'm going to move to my end step, and because I attacked this turn, I create a 1/1 human soldier creature token on these affinity tokens that my son has definitely found and drawn on. Right. Pass the turn. Right. And then as I do this, I'll pass the turn to you, Viv.
All right, let's draw. We like it. We like it. I'm going to play a mountain. Let's tap 4. I'm going to bring out Atlapalani.
Whoa, here she comes.
And I will pass after that.
Okay. I will untap. Upkeep and draw. Then I would love to play stuff with Flash. So I'm going to play an Alchemist's Refuge this month.
Everything's better at Flash. I think I went through a phase of just putting like Leyline of Anticipation and Vidality in every deck.
Because why play on your turn when you can ruin everyone else's?
That's generally how I feel. Sorry.
Okay, and then I think I would just like... Do you want to do that? Yeah, why not? I'm just going to pay 4 and play Hackball. So that's also a Merfolk, so I will scry. And that can stay on the top.
Oh, why is he doing this again? Stream elements, man. I update this every week and it still doesn't take.
And Hackball says, at the beginning of combat on my turn, each Merfolk creature I control explores. And then whenever Hackball attacks, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield. If I don't, draw a card. So just, being absolutely rewarded for playing the game normally. Which is just great.
That's what Simic, isn't it? That's what Simic
does. Classic Simic.
Classic Simic.
And then in that case, I will move to combat. And I will explore twice. So I'll reveal the top with Kopala. And it's a land, so it will go into my hand. And Hackball, it's Bygone Marvels, which will go into my graveyard. And Hackball will get a +1/+1 counter. Then I would like... Okay, I'm going to swing 2 with Kopala at Vivian. And am I right in thinking it gains menace?
It does gain menace, yeah. It attacks one of my opponents. It gains menace on the Frontier Warmonger.
All right, so I'll take the 2.
I just realised how good that is for you, because you can put 2 eggs under one creature. That's so good.
Yeah. And because one of my Merfolk came tapped, I will make a 1/1 Merfolk with Hexproof.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all I would like to do. So go ahead.
To no one's surprise, at end step, I will be casting Rin and Seri with Flash.
Whoa, what?
Yay!
What? What?
How? But how? I'll then untap and draw. Let's have a look what we got going on. Now, this is without doubt the worst land in my deck, but I'll let you decide why I'm playing
Means
it.
Garden.
No. I'll let you decide why this land made it into the deck. If you have a nice look at the art.
How's it got a cat on it?
Yeah, it's got a cat on it. And now, I think I'm going to draw some heat and play a.
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Just going to do that a bit. And I'm going to uptick Vivian to 3 and give Rin and Seri vigilance and reach. And I will attempt. Am I attempting that? How mad is that? Yeah, I'm going to attempt the mad throw at John.
How big is it?
It's a 4/4.
Has he got first strike or no?
No first strike, just vigilance and menace.
It only has menace if it attacks an opponent of mine, so it's not got menace.
So you can just.
I can just, but do I want to? That's the question. That is a very, very good question as well. For you, Jack, I'm going to take it. Is it the most optimal? Probably not, but do I care? That's the question.
I don't know how important a 1/1 human is to your deck.
Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to kill your commander when you swing it at me.
I thought that I was trading with your commander if you were going to do it. I was like,
well, the thing is, I don't really care that much about, because there's with it being Mardu, there's a lot of graveyard recursion as well.
Yeah, so you're saying that I made a foolish error and you have been very graceful.
I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. I might have thought that and you might have said it, but didn't say it. Right, I am a Commander Noobs. It's a scary noise, and that is why I decided starting a Twitch show was the best way to show this off.
I like that. But yeah, I'll pass it there.
Okay, groovy. We will untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh yeah, I forgot you were on top.
Would you like to pay that too, though, John?
Can I count first, please? Because I might actually. Yeah. 2, is it?
Allowed.
Outrageous.
Just 2.
Outrageous. I think, though, that I will, with my Rakdos Carnarium. And then I'm going to play this Sundown Pass as land for turn. I do control 2 more of a land, so it will enter untapped. Then I'm going to tap this for a black, and then 2 for Species Specialist, choosing humans. Whenever a creature of the chosen type dies, I may draw a card. Do you know what? It doesn't even have to be one I control. I could have been real mean and said Merfolk, couldn't I? And just target Lewis. I what a flex that would be. I was only joking, but a scary noise. I was joking. It's just my sense of humour. Don't worry.
2 more?
I am.
You, John. I don't care about the menace.
I am going to scry through my Path of Ancestry. That's another good card I still want to keep on top, so it's going to stay there. Then, you've only got a cat dog, right?
I do, yeah. Was my thinking. I was like, you can attack me with whatever you want.
Okay.
Everything's got menace.
I'm going to hit Vivian, not Viv. Sorry, that's going to get confusing. Vivian, the Planeswalker, for free with my Trin, Champion of Freedom.
That is a sad number, and Vivian will make her way.
No more Flash. And then I can do no more, so I'm going to move to end step, and I'm going to create another lovely little human. I'll just use this dice to signify I have two of them, and then I am going to ship the turn to you, Viv. Now it won't be confusing, that's why I targeted the Planeswalker. Get out of the way now.
Yeah, I respect that.
Thanks for clearing that up. Alright, I'm going to draw... Ooh, that's a lovely one.
Viv, would you like to
untap
too?
I'm not going to do that.
I respect that.
I respect a man who doesn't pay his taxes.
I'm American.
I'm sure Viv filled in some sort of form to make him tax exempt in the UK.
Right. Gonna tap out Lapalani. Let's make an egg.
Let's do it.
Yay.
You are so much better at drawing Infinity tokens than I am. Look at this pathetic stick, man. That is wonderful.
That's a good egg.
That is the best.
That is a good egg, and I mean that in every way if I can say that.
So envious. Yeah. So envious of when people
already
really good Infinity tokens.
Let's tap 2, and I'm gonna play a scroll rack.
Oh, that's not going to be a problem, I'm sure.
Pass the turn. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm going
Did you pay for Smothering Tide? Oh, no, yeah.
I did not. I'm going to shotgun a Stomping Ground. And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap. Keep and draw. Will I pay for Smothering Tide?
Mm.
The answer is unfortunately not this turn. So go ahead and make a treasure. So
has anybody, before you move on, Lewis, has anybody else other than me watched Final Space? No?
No, but I know how much you love it.
I love Final Space. It's a travesty that it's been removed off Netflix. However, there are internet archives that you can watch it on. If you haven't watched it, go watch Final Space. But there's a character in there called Tribal, and you did a very good impression of Tribal. And he was like, "Will I pay the two? I won't pay the two," because that is exactly how Tribal speaks.
You'll get nothing from me. Nothing. That's cool.
And Netflix, get it back. Bring back Final Space.
Do you know what? I actually think I did watch it, but maybe only the first season or two.
Oh, it's so good. It gets increasingly dark, but it's still very funny in places.
I'm going to pay 3, including my Path of Ancestry. Ooh, look at that. And play Merfolk. I'll move it down a bit. Play Merfolk Sovereign, which is a free. It's a 2/2 that says other Merfolk creatures get +1/+1, and I can tap it. The target Merfolk creature can't be blocked this turn. That will trigger Path of Ancestry, and I will scry, and that will stay on the top. I'd then like to move to the explore step.
The explore step.
And I will have 4 explore triggers stacked.
Oh my god, 4! 4!
First one is a land, so it's going to go into my hand. Second one is a land
Yes.
that's going to go into my hand. A third one is Thassa, God of the Sea. Interesting.
Oh.
It's going to go in the graveyard, and Hackball get another +1/+1. And the fourth one is a command tower. So,
Wait.
That's a lot of card draw you've had there.
It is a lot of card draw, and it does,
Simic exploration.
but it's not actually because it's phrased as such.
No, it's not.
It's
actually
actually, it's
card draw,
not.
is it?
No, it's not actually card draw.
Yeah.
Put it into your hand.
Yeah, this is tax evasion. So we've had tax.
You'll get nothing.
This is
from
tax
it.
evasion. Yeah. All right, Jimmy Carr.
I've got quite a fun. Do I want to do that, John? You.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to draw a card, but then maybe you don't. Let's mark it types out.
I have already assigned to the fact that on my turn, Jack's going to make a treasure because I've got too much cool stuff I want to do. So you can draw me. What happened? What do you need to do to let me draw a card? Because this feels like a trap.
Well, because I would quite like Hackball to attack this turn, so I
Sure.
was going to suggest blocking with your 1/1 soldier.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, sure. Wait, what happens when Hackball attacks? I forget. Do you get to put a land on the battlefield?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
draw a card.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm not gonna draw a card whilst my
Yeah.
types out. So
We'll block
so
with this
I'll move to combat.
puny human.
Yeah, Hackball will swing, and Jack, this one on Merfolk with hexproof is going to come at you, and it's going to get menace.
I will take the 2.
Okay, I am going to draw this card and block with my human.
Sorry, Hackball will swing at you for. So I'll put Mazavith onto the battlefield
Oh boy.
with Hackball's ability, and Hackball is going to. Yeah, what's Hackball now? A 6, but yeah, John's going to block it, so fine. I'll get a Deep Root Pilgrimage trigger and make another Merfolky boy. Another fish boy.
I would also apologise that my camera. It's the first time I've tried using my DSLR to do the face camera, and it turns out that battery is a factor.
Oh no!
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, so apologies for the discontinuity there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. As you can tell, we are professional streamers and get things right all the time.
Yeah.
Every single time. I never forget to move scenes. Never. And I've forgotten. I've forgotten for ages to do the to do the card capture. We've been on this Desert of the True for ages. So yeah, sorry folks.
The cat.
Yeah, and my webcam is held up by currently a box, which inside the box is a cylindrical poster box with a webcam on top of it. So I don't think you've got anything to worry about. Then I will pass. Yeah, go ahead, Jack.
I was just going to say that I did. So I made the extra treasure, John. Is that right? That you drew a card?
I did draw a card. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No worries. Good times. It's just gonna give me that extra 3 mana to put Kahir into my hand this turn.
Sad times will be had by all.
Yeah. I think I am going to do exactly that though. So I'm going to pay 3, put Kahir into my hand, pay 3,
Quick thoughtsies.
put Kahir onto the battlefield, and then I'll pay 2, and trigger there for the first dog of the game, and then I'll pay another 2 and play a Lion Sash.
Ooh, very nice.
And with that, I'll get a second dog. And I suppose it'd be rude to not try and poke someone. There is only one option really. So, Viv, I'm gonna swing at you for 5 Vigilant Menace.
That is fine. Go down to 31.
And I'll pass the turn.
Cool.
Oh wait, sorry, very quick. Sneak that land drop in.
Oh, sure. Right. Okay. We will untap and upkeep, and we will draw. And I will not pay the 2. You can have your blood money. I am going to play
blood money.
play this mountain as land for turn. We're going to kick things off, though, with a... Let's do it like this. Yeah, like this. We're going to tap for 2 human lands to play a human, Keen Duelist. At the beginning of my upkeep, me and target opponent each reveal the top card of our libraries. You each lose life equal to the mana value of a card revealed by the other player, and then you each put that card into hand. Not a card draw. My own form of tax evasion. I get a scry.
Have you ever killed someone with a Keen Duelist trigger?
I've not, but I've got a real funny story about Keen Duelist, and it's about my own hubris. I was playing. If Ryan, you're on. You're an utter bastard. But we were playing some Commander, and I was playing this deck, and he was playing Animatu, and I'd done my friend Joe, and I'd done my friend, I think it might have been Martin, I'm not sure, I can't remember anyway. And he came to my next turn, and went, well, Ryan, you're the only person I've not done yet. And he put Ugin the Ineffable Ugin the Spirit Dragon on top of his library with Animatu the turn before, so I took 7 off it. He'd done it on purpose. I could have avoided it. You're a nasty person, but I love you. Anyway, I'm going to tap 5 mana, and I'm going to play my other commander, Sylvar, Devourer of the Free. This is a 4/2 with Menace, and I can sacrifice a human, put a +1/+1 counter on Sylvar, Devourer of the Free. It gains indestructible until the end of turn. And I am going to attack, I think. Who do we attack? Lewis has got that. Maybe it is Lewis. What are the power of your creatures you've got untapped, Lewis?
A 2/2, a 3/3, and a 2/2.
I can't attack profitably into that. I am...
Not with that.
If you want an attack trigger, there is a lovely Maze of If here.
Oh, Lewis just helping people out.
This is... Yeah. I feel like this is a trap, though.
If you want a death trigger, I could probably sort you out.
No, I think... Do you know what? I am going to attack... I'm going to attack Jack with my 1/1. I'm just going to, like the coward I am, I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to see what happens.
And just to clarify, so you are tapped out currently, but I've got a Menace 1/1 coming at me.
Correct.
This is deeply suspicious. What am I missing here? Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm just going to double block with. I'm going to double block with Lion Sash and my commander.
Okay, how big's Lion Sash?
A 2/2.
Okay, before damage, I'm going to sacrifice the human to Sylvar to put a counter on Sylvar. And I will get a draw trigger through Species Specialist. You will get a treasure because I cannot pay. And then I will move to my end step and I will create a human. Look at that! How many cards in hand? I've got 6 cards in hand.
I have a lowly 4.
And I will pass the turn to you, Viv. Show me what you got.
Alright, let's untap, upkeep, and draw.
Also potentially saving this Maze of If for when a massive dragon comes at me.
I'm going to shotgun a Sacred Foundry. Drop down another 2. Let's tap Atlapalani. No, sorry. I'm going to tap 4. For an anointed procession.
Oh, goody.
And I'll tap Atlas Alani. So I will be up to 3 eggs. And yeah, I'll pass there.
I see someone's making a weird omelette.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, was it, Viv?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I will untap, I'll keep, and draw. Will I pay for Smothering Tithe?
Do it. You've got mad.
It'll be funny.
I am going to pay for Smothering Tithe.
Yeah. You look at that.
Nothing from me.
Use a flash land as well. What a flex.
Yeah. Yeah. I realised that Maze Rift doesn't actually tap them.
No, it doesn't.
It gets me every time.
It gets me every time. You can't. It's a land, and I always, initially, when I'm building decks, use it in the land count, but you really shouldn't, because it's useless as a land. It's
really
not really a land, is it? In the same way.
Not at all. I am going to pay 2 and shock in a breeding pool. Then... what do we want to play? What are nice spells here? What are nice spells? Let's...
Oh, chat, you won't be around next week, Lewis, but it's Lewis's birthday next week. Can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Lewis?
Yeah!
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I will be turning the beautifully
Shut up.
to John's annoying of 25.
25! Oh, God, my hip. I woke up today with a bad back as well. I am at that age.
I feel you, John.
Which leads me to a very funny story about John was getting really upset the other day because him and his lovely son were trying to build a robot together.
Oh my God! I was so angry at this robot.
And, for context, Martin, John, and Gareth all have children.
Yeah.
And they were all like, that looks awful, that looks like the worst thing to be doing with your son. And all I thought was, that looks like a really cool robot.
It would be cool, but it's the design of its tension rods, and when you're like trying to put one in, like another part will fling off in the opposite direction. It's goddamn awful. Don't buy it. No, not unless you're a sadist, like, honestly. I know what I'm going to give you for your birthday now, Lewis. My son's robot.
Yeah, fully built robot.
You can have it.
Yeah, let's get it out of my house. I'm going to pay 2 and play Kyora's follower. Which I did with Path Ancestry, so I will scry. And that is going to go on the bottom. The Kyora's follower lets me untap another target permanent when I tap it. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry.
Sure, it's fine.
Move to the explore step. Got 6 explore triggers on the stack.
6? Oh my God, they get so big so quick.
Yeah. So we'll go left to right again. So first one is Roiling Regrowth.
Oh.
And that's going to go in the graveyard. So this mouse will get a +1/+1 counter. Second explore trigger, Kadama's Reach in the yard, another +1/+1 counter. Third explore trigger, Branching Evolution. That's staying on the top.
Oh, you sure? You sure?
Yeah. And +1/+1 counter. And I'm just going to do that for the rest of them.
Sure.
I'm just going to put a counter on all of them.
Sure. Have you got a way to draw that card, Lewis? Because if not, you might be my... Oh, you do? No, mind that. I was going to say you might be my target for the old Keen Duelist.
I'm in Simic, John. Of course, I've got a way.
Yeah, I know. What am I saying? Yeah, Simic.
Then they're all quite big now, aren't they?
They are scarily so.
I feel like we haven't seen a dragon yet this stream.
You might get two.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, what's Hackball right now? 7/7. Yeah, why not? Let's give Viv some dragons. I'm going to swing Hackball at you for 7, Viv. And John, I'm going to swing a 3/3 at you. And Jack, I'm going to swing a 3/3.
I am going to block the 3/3 with my 4/4.
That is fine. So, get another Deep Root Pilgrimage trigger. And just replace my boy.
I am. So it was a 3/3.
Yeah, 3/3 at Jack, and then there's a 7/7 Hackball coming at Viv.
Which has menace. The ones coming at you guys have menace.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I am not going to block it, but I am going to attempt to tap and sack these two and attempt to deal 3 damage to the Sovereign.
What is the wording of the Kamal spells? You can't. It's spells and abilities.
Abilities your opponents activate the target Merfolk cost 2 more.
So that will not work because you can't pay for it. Because it won't get countered. You just can't pay for it.
Oh yeah. It's not actually a counter.
Yeah, it's more like a Fassa. It's more like a Fassa. Not Fassa. Yeah. You know what I mean? Thalia thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, to make up for my stupidity, I will spitefully kill John's.
You can take it back if you want.
What are you going to do?
Well, I can't actually. I would have let it be countered, but I couldn't actually target it in the first place, as John pointed out.
Well, I don't mind if you want to go back.
Yeah, you could just get the mana back. Don't have to be spiteful.
One of my eggs.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
An egg in these trying times.
Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid the 3rd egg dying on this one.
Well,
Hackball's attack trigger. Let me draw a card.
Oh, you can literally just triple block, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the funny thing here is
exactly what I'm going to do.
The funny thing here is, Jack, you could actually blow up an egg before blocks are declared, and it might be a bigger than a 7/7. It could kill. Just saying.
That is I mean, yeah, okay, let's get chaotic. 3 damage to an egg.
Heck yeah, let's do that.
Right.
Let's flip something.
In response, I'm going to tap Maze of If to untap.
Oh, look!
Whoa.
Whoa. A coward.
Well, I am still going to get the first flip, which is going to be a Mon track.
Oh my god, what have I done? Oh no!
So we're currently at a 4-egg scenario, right?
How we're playing. God.
Atla now taps 4 eggs.
I have 7 cards in hand. That's all I'd like to do this turn. Go ahead, Jack.
I hope somebody clipped that.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that is something spicy. Although, please don't clip my bad plays.
They are literally the only plays that matter, though. Let's be honest. No one comments about the good plays. They only care about the bad plays.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I play bad at Magic. So I say to myself every day.
Yeah.
It's all engagement.
Right,
It's all engagement, I swear.
So. I mean, it's interesting that the Maze of Ith is tapped.
Yeah. Also got 2 blue mana held up, so.
What could that possibly be? All right.
No one holds up 2 blue
find
mana.
out.
It's fine.
Let's find out if it's.
I know,
anything.
it feels weird. I don't like holding up 2 blue mana.
Technically, it's actually a green or a blue and a blue.
It could be anything.
Could be a greens.
I'm just
Be a
gonna
world
look-
issue.
What do you think to the green's sorcery card from Modern Horizons 3 that's been spoiled? Anybody?
Which
I
one
think
is
it
it?
is good.
It's
I think free spells are good.
It's a 1 green for a sorcery that's basically cultivate, but you can, instead of paying its mana cost, sacrifice a green non-token creature. So essentially, on turn 1, that I think this is very good in Modern, probably not so good in Commander. It's good, but it's going to be more impactful in Modern because there's a lot of Modern decks have Arboreal Grazer, so you can tap a green, play Arboreal Grazer, play another land, then sacrifice it, get another land out, and have one in hand. Have 4 green mana on turn 2 is very good.
I would probably, though, personally, by the sounds of it, that probably would go in my Corvold deck rather than.
It probably would go in Corvold just fine as well. It'd probably go in decks like AC as well, where cards like
Even stuff like
Is it just a strict upgrade on cultivate? As in, can you pay it for 3?
You can play it for free. Yeah, you can. It's cultivate with an additional clause.
Just cultivate with upside, sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I am really excited about in on Horizons 3?
Yeah.
Lovely little Priest of Titania reprint.
Yeah.
That uncommon.
Yeah, it's good.
Lovely.
Yeah. Now, I'm mainly pointing this out to Lewis in case counters on all of my creatures is scary. I played Oath of Ajani. So I would be putting a +1 counter on all of my creatures, and Planeswalker spells I cast cost 1 less. That okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an Ajani. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can. There's an Ajani in that set for this deck. Isn't there? In my flips when a cat dies. And it also gives you a 2/1 for which to murder.
It's
so
super duper. It's a straight up like obvious include in here.
Yeah.
And I have to find out, and this is my mission. If anyone speaks to anyone from WotC, I need to know whether it was intentional having the ultimate on the flipped side of that Ajani be the same ability as at a Clismic Gearhulk. I mean, come on.
No way. Is that real? I've got to look at that later. I didn't even notice.
Check it. Go have a look. Yeah, I've already tweeted it and put it on Instagram. I have to know if that was intentional or not. And then what am I doing? I might as well, just because it's cheap as chips now. I'm going to tap 2 white and play Anajani.
Oh.
And so the question is, am I doing something very aggressive or not? And I cannot decide. I think I am gonna do some. See here.
Which Ajani is that, by the way?
Chat. Sorry, that is Caller of the Pride.
Caller of the Pride. There we are. Got it.
And here are my thoughts, chat. All 3 of my opponents are a little bit scary, and certain opponents look like they're going to become even more scary. Dragons and giant growing merfolk. So I'm thinking about prodding the bear and angering one of them. So I'm just deciding who. Do you know what? I'm gonna poke the bear, and I'm going to anger Viv, which is going to end badly for me. But
Boy.
for this turn,
Wipes sweat off brow.
I'm going to be swinging a massive 6-powered flying double strike at Viv.
Oh, it's flying. Oh boy.
Flying double strike. Yep.
Oh, so I'm gonna take 12 commander damage.
Oh God!
Correct. Yep.
Ouchies.
And
Big ouchies.
And I think I'm gonna live to regret it. But
I definitely might as well soon.
until the dragons come out, I'll point out that I just that was taking the Ajani from 4 loyalty to 1, so I can't keep doing that. If anyone's wondering, that is kind of a one-off horrific strike, but. I also just answered who I think is going to be the most terrifying in a turn's time. But yeah, with that, I'll pass to you, John.
All right, let's untap and draw. No, oh yeah, upkeep trigger. Right. How are you on 40 life still, Jack?
I went
I'll
down
pick it.
3. I went down
Don't worry
3,
about
and then
that.
I gained 3.
Don't worry about that for very long.
See, I think I'm going to pick you for the Keen George trigger because I think Viv sort of wants his creatures on top of his library and doesn't really want to put them in his hand. Lewis doesn't really need the help drawing cards. So we're going to flip the top card of our library and then we each lose life equal to the mana value of the other kind. So you lose 2 life because it's a dire tactics and I will lose the 1 from your skull camp.
Yeah, and I'm now obviously regretting putting +1 counters on the dogs because normally the dogs are very expendable in this deck.
Okay, and then that doesn't trigger your smothering type, but this card draw will. And I think I'm going to let you draw.
Lovely.
Right.
Pleased to hear it.
I am going to play a mountain as my land for turn. And then I'm just going to think for a second as I count my manas. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7,
I
8
have
mana.
nervous anticipation by how dramatically Viv is going to get his revenge.
Yeah. You
I
know
wouldn't
him.
worry
You
about
love him. It's Terror of the Peaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, goodbye, all of your creatures.
I think
And
I
I'm
your
wouldn't
life.
worry about it.
think we're just going to do a bit of setup. There's only 1 counter, not 8. We're going to play this Decanter of Endless Water. I have no maximum hand size, and it adds 1 mana of any colour. Let's keep our rocks all together. Jack's got a lot going on. Jack's board has got it going on. I can't punch through, there's so many damn dogs. That's probably enough to get demonetized. Anyway. Viv. If I attack you with a 4/4 with menace, means you have to have put 2 eggs underneath it, so you're going to get 2 things from that thing. Can we get a 1-turn amnesty on any of the nasties that might come out from that attack?
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you didn't just hit me for 12 commander damage. You're fine.
Excellent! Frontier Warmonger, coming right at you, pal.
Let's throw 2 eggs in front of it.
Yeah, that's... Oh, who could have foreseen such a thing?
The fates. Alright, let's get flipping.
Show me what you got.
We've got... Rival Function.
Oh.
And... Dragon Lord Atarka.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Jack.
So when Dragon Lord Attacker enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage.
Does it go?
Let's clear up some tokens. I'm gonna shoot down 1 dog. That's 2, right?
Yeah.
1 Merfolk, preferably the untapped one.
Are you paying next to 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. So, sorry, Jack. I'm going for your other dog.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a collective boo from viewers at home.
Yeah, I'm just working out because obviously this will be the only time I can do 3 damage to something. So, what should I do 3 damage to? And it can't be the stupid Merfolk, which is annoying. So I think my option is probably going to be is the Frontier Warmonger a 4/3?
4/4.
4/4. What a big guy!
Weirdly big. 4/4 with menace for 4 mana is actually a good rate.
Is it any target? Or does it have to be?
It's any target. It's any target. So I can hit. I can punch face.
I've got a kill spell.
My own Ajani.
So.
You've got a kill spell in hand. Yeah,
No.
I mean, Viv, this is shameless after what I did to you. But what's it worth for me to not blow up Atla Palani right now?
See, I still have 1 more damage to assign with the Tarka, and I would throw it at your Ajani, but if you want to make that deal, I'll just blow up John's human token.
Yeah, the Ajani's somewhat expendable. The deal I would make is to not hit Atla, and for me to not be hit by a Tarka. Anything else you do is fair game on your turn.
Okay, I won't hit you with Dragon Lord Atarka next turn.
Okie dokie. In that case, I'm going to hit Species Specialist.
You rotter. In that case, I'm going to tap a black and a white, and I am going to play Dire Tactics, and I'm going to exile Ren and Seri.
That is some spice. That is some spice.
And then with the damage on the stack, you know what I mean? I just showed how old I was. I'm going to sacrifice Species Specialist to Sylvar and put it in the bin.
Nice.
Do you still draw?
I do, because it is that of that creature type. It doesn't say another, so I will draw a card. Which is fine.
And I will make a treasure.
You paying for Smothering Tide?
I'm just counting my mana to see what I can do with the rest. So I've got 4 mana. Yeah. I'm paying.
You're paying. Nice.
I'm paying.
And goodbye, doggos.
I think I'm going to go through with the 1 damage on Ajani.
Okie dokie.
And then in my second main phase, I guess we're all done with effects, correct? I'm not just skipping through something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Groovy. I am going to... Actually, I'm not going to do anything more. I am going to go to my end step. I'm going to make another human. Put this up here. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Let's get a draw in here. Let's untap.
Viv, would you like to pay for that one?
I'm not going to. I need my mana.
Okay.
Oh boy. I'm going to do some shenanigans.
Oh god.
All right. Let's start by tapping 2. We're going to tap Atla Palani. We're going to make 4 eggs.
Oh, God.
And then I'm going to pay 2 mana and 4 life to activate Mondrak twice.
Very nice.
Yep.
So I will go down to 13. That's risky. But I'm going to sacrifice all these eggs. Let's start flipping.
I'm
Just
scared.
Pick up the whole deck and just
Scared,
rapid
chat.
fire these.
There's a 4 at La Plana.
There's the Terror of the Peaks.
Oh, God.
That's definitely the worst one to come out. Now,
Oh
John,
boy.
I'm not going to say that your spiteful killing of Ren and Ciri was exactly that, but there could come a time, like right now, where we regret it.
Well, I could have actually just not done that, I guess. But I felt like there was a big doggo coming in my future. Nah, I'm a bit.
Oh boy.
I forgot about the old Mondrak tree.
Ganax Astral Hunter.
Ganax. Do you know what though? It'd be fine.
Let's get treasure tokens.
We dead.
Not yet.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. That's
Kind of depends what I hit. Oh, I've got to assign the 3 damage.
Yeah.
Let's throw it at. I can't target any of Lewis's stuff still.
Target his face.
Yeah.
I could.
Love
I
that.
could.
John just like, yeah, just even it up a bit, so you can kill our creatures and then just kill Lewis. Yeah, that's.
Is it all Merfolk or is it other Merfolk?
All Merfolk.
God damn it, that is.
That's just not fair. Yeah, I'm gonna.
What was that, Lewis? It's all Merfolk and cats.
I'm gonna shoot Jack in the face for 3.
Okie dokie.
Bring you down the same with Lewis. And we flip a Goldspan Dragon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Fine.
Yeah.
So 4 damage. What is Trin's
Free.
power and toughness?
A free.
I'm not that worried about that right now. Let's shoot John in the face.
Sure.
I've got
In the
one
face.
more flip.
Is it 3 or 4? Remind me, sorry.
4.
I thought it was, yeah.
What's the?
And that's me an extra treasure token.
There's no way you're not playing it, but what's the one that gives all your dragons double strike?
Oh, the Francis the Butcher.
Is it the butcher? Yeah. Or is that double power?
Oh, yeah,
That's double power. It's another
one of the
attacker card.
Antarctic, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Got one more flip. We've got. Where are you?
Guys, we did it. I think we got rid of all the dragons.
Oh, Laughless.
Dragon Queen.
That's a totally fine card, nothing to worry about, especially with the token doublers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no worry about it.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I
I've
mean,
got a bunch more
I was
dragons, actually. I've got.
I was gonna say at least that
12?
last list was the last one
Yeah.
before we had 4 5/5s for every new dragon.
Just got a casual 12 treasures here. I wouldn't worry about it.
Chat, can someone count the total power for each player?
And I'm very, very worried about a crackback right now. So we're going to sacrifice 5 of these treasures, go down to 7. I'm going to play Rith Liberated Primeval. So that's going to give all of my dragons Ward 2.
Oh, it's the Merfolk. It's the Merfolk guy.
It's the Merfolk dragon.
It's the dragon equivalent of the Merfolk.
Can there be a cat one, please?
Okay.
You've got a trigger.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I've got a Terror of the Peaks trigger for Laughless and
Oh
Rith.
no. Oh my god. This is you've got 25 Terror of the Peaks damage triggers.
Hey, do you remember when you hit me with 12 commander damage last turn?
Do not. I do not recall, Your Honor.
Sometime
Okay,
earlier.
so I'll 6 at Jack and 5 at Lewis.
Okay, I will take 5.
All right. 6. But wait, again, don't you have like 25 damage of Terror of the Peaks triggers?
I assigned the 3. I already assigned the
Gold span
4.
you did for
I
me.
just did the 6.
Sorry, I meant didn't Lathlis just make like a load of 4 5/5s?
Laughless made from the riff coming in.
From the Rift, yep.
Yeah.
Makes 4 of them.
Yeah.
Is that enough to just kill somebody?
Almost.
Almost, not quite.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna throw all 25 of it right onto Jack.
Ouchie.
Yeah. And then there's only room at this table for one Naya deck.
I was going to say, you realise this seems like retribution, but really it was. I made a decision about who was going to be the most terrifying player,
and you was right.
Correct. Throwing down what I thought was a warning shot was perhaps not the most sensible plan. But
you said poke the bear. The bear was actually really big.
I did. The bear was actually a dragon, and I wasn't wearing my glasses.
The bear was actually 7 dragons in a trench coat.
Yeah. A furry trench coat.
All right. So that is my first main phase. I still need to move to combat. Let's see. Goldspan, Clouth, have haste. And I can attack with Atarka. Alrighty. Jack, I'm going to hold true to my promise. I'm not going to swing Atarka at you.
That's very good of you, Viv.
I will hit you with the Goldspan Dragon, though.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry, Jack.
I'm going to reveal.
I really shouldn't have.
In my death, I'm going to reveal my my spicy Vivian flip from earlier in the game. Bottom 2 cards plus this. This is what I flipped with the 3 Vivian cards.
Wow.
Worth it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's send Atarka over to Lewis and Clouth. Come on. Over to John.
How big's Clouth again? 4? I forget.
Yep.
Yeah, 4.
How big is Atarka? A 5?
8.
8. Okay.
There's a bit of disparity there.
Yeah. You get a treasure from attacking with Goldspan.
I do.
He gets.
So I actually
he gets
4.
Yep. Gets 4.
Boy, I think I've been enough of a threat this turn. I'm going to pass.
Okay.
So to us, Lewis.
Untap, upkeep, and 4. Okay. I'm going to start things off by playing a command tower. I would then like to pay. I'm gonna pay 4 and play the cyclonic rift your mum says we have at home, Whelming Wave,
What's that
which
say?
says return each creature without a +1/+1 counter to its owner's hand.
Not a fan of that, but then I am as well, kind of. I do have a response I'd like to do, though. Wait, are you going to swing out at me? I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play an Altar's Reap, sacrificing one of my... in fact, I'm going to sacrifice Keen Duelist to draw 2 cards. Oh, interesting. And then I'm going to sacrifice my 2 human creature tokens to Silver, making it indestructible until end of turn. And these come to hand. Cool.
Any response, Viv? I think you might have gone silent on us. And I don't know if that's because you're just really angry.
Sorry, I muted myself because I had a cough.
Absolutely livid.
Yeah.
No, I muted myself because I had a cough. My bad.
That's okay. So that
Yeah, no responses. Let's scoop.
Let's all just breathe a little bit easier.
I mean, maybe not Viv, because it's now got no blockers.
I'd have enjoyed that Whelming Wave like just one turn earlier, actually.
I know, because I was going to use it when you started making loads of tokens, and then when you gave them all a +1/+1 counter, I was like, missed my chance.
And suddenly the 2/2/2 dogs didn't look so good.
Yeah. Then I'm going to pay 3 for Branching Evolution.
Uh-oh, folks.
If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature, I control twice that many +1/+1 counters upon that creature instead. So then I'd like to move to the Explore step.
I've got
go
a
left to
feeling
right.
I'm gonna die.
I don't think I'm going to be far
That's
behind.
going to go on the bottom, so this will get 3+1. So I'll get 2 +1/+1 counters. Voril of the Whole-Clad. I'm going to go on the graveyard, so this will get 2 +1/+1 counters. Parlor. It's a Realm Walker. It's going to go in the yard, so that will get 2 +1/+1 counters. Blackball. Noxious Revival. Ooh. We'll get 2 +1/+1 counters. And Merfolk Sovereign. It's a Reliquary Tower, so it goes into my hand. Okay. What's everyone on? 13, 27.
And I have a 8/6 indestructible.
You do. 4. So I'm going to swing 4, 6, just 10, and black ball at Viv. So I do get black balls attack trigger, which will be to put this Reliquary Tower. Don't want that? Yeah.
What have you got swinging at me?
Hackball, Kapala, and a Merfolk.
How much total damage is that?
So 4 + 5 is 9. 6, so what's that? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have a response to that.
Hey! I don't know why I'm cheering, because this can't be that good for me.
Tap 3, and I'm gonna Teferi's Protection.
Ooh! Yeah! That's real good!
That's very good.
I'm in this for one more turn, guys.
Oh, that's quite scary. Okay. Okay. That's all I am gonna do. So I will pass turn to you.
Okay.
Well, I mute myself and run off real quick.
Right. Let's go. Gonna draw for turn. Righto, folks. Let's have a think. See, yeah. Right. Well, I'm gonna play. I've only got one land in hand, so I'm gonna play this Survive Triome. It's my land for turn. Then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap a red and a black for Jury, Master of the Review. This is 1/1. Whenever I sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Jury, and when Jury dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target.
Imagine that had still been out before the whelming wave.
Yeah, that'd been very good. We are going to... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 mana. I've got 6 mana. I think we have to bring out the commander, don't we? So we'll tap like this to do so. Play Trin. Scry through my path. That's going to the bottom. And then I need to... I know Lewis isn't back yet, but from his...
Oh, I am, sorry.
Oh, you are back! Alright, I thought you were still doing your mid-game tinkle. I am going to go to combat, and I'm coming at you with Trin. With Silvar, sorry.
How big is it?
It is an 8/6 with Menace.
I will declare no blockers.
Cool. I am going to then...
Any tricks?
No tricks. Take V8 commander, please.
Yep.
I'm going to move to my end step, and I'm going to make a human. Okay. And then I'm going to pray to the merciful Lord that I see another turn. I see you, Viv.
Alright, Teferi's protection goes away. I'm gonna pray that I can go for the win this turn.
We have so much mana.
Oh boy. Sundown Pass is land for turn. I'm gonna tap 4 for Mondrak.
Sure.
Gonna pay 5 for Ganax.
Right, with that...
Which brings me right back up.
Right, hang on. Is this the time to do this now? I think this is the time to do this now, and this is a shame because I was going to save this for Lewis. But I think I'm going to Path to Exile Mondrak.
Oh boy. I don't know if I can let that happen. So I'm going to have a response of my own. I'm going to Tybalt's Trickery.
No way! I love Tybalt's Trickery. Right, okay, so... No one expects it. So remind me, we picking them 1, 2, or 3 at random, right?
I'm gonna roll for it. We're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6.
Yep.
That's a 4. So
So-
mill 2.
So I mill 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Serra Ascendant and a Orzhov Basilica. And then what happens after that? So
It's Chaos Warp.
so then this this gets exiled, or does it go into the it goes into the library? What?
It's countered.
It's counted, yeah, so it goes to the bin, right, okay. And then I exile a non-land card with a different name in that spell. So we have got a Coppercoat Vanguard. Each of the humans you control gets +1/+0 and has
Not
ward
quite as good
1.
ward.
Not quite as good ward. Okay. I tried, Lewis. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're dead. Go for it.
Okay. We're gonna keep going here.
Yeah, sure.
Gonna pay another 5 mana for the gold span.
Sure.
And it's gonna give me another 4 treasures. I'm gonna pay 7 mana for Clouth. And it's gonna give me another 4 treasures. And then I'm going to swing Clouth and Gold Span. Going to swing them at Lewis.
I have a response to that.
Okay.
I would like to tap Maze of If to remove Plough from combat.
Okay. It is. Do I still get the attack trigger?
Yeah, because you declared it as an attack,
Alright.
so you still get that because it's before the damage
right.
step. So it goes on the stack, and then the Maze of If is in response to that, but it's still on the stack, so it still happens.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm gonna
I'll
add
take
8 red mana.
Well, I wonder what that could be for. You said terrified.
Yeah.
Going to spend 5 of it for Terror of the Peaks.
Connect trigger.
And then the Connect trigger, 4 more treasures, brings me to 9. And then I'm going to pay 6 for Lathlis. Connect trigger, back up to 7.
You've got a Terror of the Peaks trigger as well.
Terror of the Peaks trigger, I'm going to throw 6 at John.
Sure.
And then I'm going to pay my last 7 for Dragon Lord Tarka. And I will throw 8. I will throw the 8 at John. It gets me
6, 7,
4 more
yeah,
treasure
trigger
tokens.
8.
And then I will get 4 5/5 dragons from Lathlis Dragon Queen.
GG.
Yeah.
So I will throw 3 of them at John. 15 total, the kill there.
Okay. Is that me dead, sorry?
Yes.
Yep, no worries.
And then I've got 1 more 5. I'm going to throw directly at Lewis.
Yep.
Each of these dragon tokens triggers Ganax, so I've got a lot of mana.
Yeah, you got loads of treasure.
So I'll just play the Rith, and
and that's me dead.
Terror of the Peaks.
Good.
We got there.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was trying to work out if there was a way that I could sort of come back with this during the review, and I was thinking, oh, you're on 13, it's possible. I could just sack and stuff. I had
I was like,
I had this Archpriest of Shadows in my hand, so I was like, if I sack Trin to Silvar on my turn, sack everything, then get this attack, get Trin back, sacrifice again, then sacrifice Jury, that might be enough to get through. But that was good game. Well done on a well-deserved win.
Yeah, well done. What game?
Oh,
I was like, when as soon as you killed Jack, I realised I still had Wave Goodbye in my hand. I was like, oh my god, I can get rid of every single one of those dragons.
After you did that,
I could have Teferi.
In response to that ability, but it obviously didn't matter.
I think the fact that you didn't lose the treasures, Viv, you knew that you could just immediately recast everything.
As soon as that resolved, I started like sequencing them in my hand of like what's going to get me the most mana to recast all these dragons. You know?
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. Well done.
Good game, fellas.
Good game.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Right. Okay. So before we sign off for the evening. Do you fellas want to introduce yourselves to the folks at home again? See what you've got coming up? If you've got anything coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let Viv go last as the headline act of the evening, and just say thanks again for having me, John and Lewis. It's been really fun. I'm always up for a bit of Typal action. People can find me on Twitter, Instagram at CommanderLegend, and also feel free to give a follow to Wooburg Mafia, who are a collective of players that play in South London. You can also find me next weekend at the Gathering at Darksphere, and you'll find me in MagicCon Amsterdam in the summer. So look forward to getting some games in with some paper Magic. Yeah,
and Viv, before we sign off, is anything you'd like after that win? That was very very good win.
Very good win.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for having me on, guys. Come check me out on Twitter. I'm on Moxfield. You can find this deck list there and pick it apart and see how everything works together. Wow. Sorry, I'm a little bit in shock right now.
It went off, didn't it? It really did go off. You very well earned. Yeah, we need some GGs in the chat, guys. Let's get. We've not put any GGs in. We definitely. So before we sign off, I've got a bit of housekeeping. I'm just trying to find my schedule because I am well prepared for this. So next week we have some casual EDH. It's I'm joined with co-host Martin and Gareth, and we are joined by the one, the only Cryptic Dingus Egg, moderator of the Shattergang EDH, and has a wonderful blog on WordPress. So make sure to check that out. But you will catch Jack next week with us for some casual EDH. And then the following week is our Fallout Universes Beyond special, which is a weird way for me to segue back into the competition I'm running. Would you like to win the Mutant Menace Precon? I have one up for grabs. All you have to do is enter on my Twitter. All the details are there, and I will ship to you. Also, if you are a supporter of the channel, be it through the newly set up Patreon or from a Twitch subscribe, if you've got a Prime subscribe, it's free then, you get access to our Quartermaster section of the Discord, which gives you an automatic additional entry into any competitions that I run, but also gives you access to the Quartermaster only giveaways and the Quartermaster only channel and community days when we run them. So if that's something that you want to get involved with, and you can do so by either subscribing through Twitch and joining the Discord or through Patreon. Just make sure that you're whichever way that you've decided to do that is set up through your Discord handle so that it automatically sets up. If you want to join the Discord and not do any of that, you can do that too. There is a link somewhere around. And last but not least, we are going to find someone to raid. I feel like there's something I've forgotten to say before this, but cannot remember for the life of me. So let's see who is online now to raid.
Me and Gareth are heading to Amsterdam as well.
Yeah, that was it. That was exactly the thing I was going to say, and I totally forgot. So I, unfortunately, cannot make Amsterdam this year, but wonderfully, Lewis and Gareth, Charging Badger, can, and they are going to come go on behalf of the channel. So be sure to go and play some Magic with them, because when you do, Wizards of the Coast are quite good with content creators to give like booster packs out for prizes. So go and take booster packs from my friends and then send them to me.
Yeah.
So
there is a mythic rare tax though. So if you pull a mythic rare, you have to give it to either me or Gareth. But no, hopefully by then as well I'll have one of those lovely BCG playmats as well. So yeah, if you are there, do come down and play with us and sign the mat, and that'll be lovely.
Nice. Right. I don't know who's on. I'm trying to find someone who's on. Let's have a look. See. Does anybody know I can't see Amara on. She's usually on at this time. Or Davey. Davey's usually on, and I can't find her. I guess loads of people are at Chicago, though, aren't they? So I don't think there's actually going to be anybody to raid this time, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame. Right. Well, in that case, I'm not going to raid the Magic the Gathering Mothership Twitch account because, well, let's face it, we don't really need it. So with all that said and done then, guys, we're going to sign out. I will see you next week, same time, for some casual EDH. Yeah. Thank you again to my wonderful guests, Jack and Viv. And thank you again, Lewis, for being my co-host this week. It's always wonderful to see you.
No worries.
Right. Peace out.
Thanks a lot, guys.